Donald Trump will soon be breaking his silence on social media. But this time, the former US president will be using his own platform. A Trump advisor says he's planning to launch a media platform, and the site could be live within months. Simon Marks joins us from Washington, D.C. for more on this. Simon, Mr. Trump wants to get back online on his own terms, it seems, but are there any details of what it could look like?
Well, very, very few. I mean, according to Jason Miller, who is a top Trump aide and insider to the operation that the former president has set up at his Mar-a-Lago golf club in Florida, there have been countless meetings, he says, with industry executives and others. There is a plan, he says, to launch what is going to be a massive social media platform. The next big thing, he insists, in the world of social media that the former president will be bankrolling. Now, industry analysts say this would be a very, very ambitious target for the former president, starting any kind of social media platform from scratch with no track record beyond his record of individual and personal tweets, no track record of operating a business in the social media space. And skeptics point to President Trump's previous forays into various arrays of business before he became president of the United States. Trump University, Trump Steaks, a whole variety of different businesses that were launched and sputtered along for a while and then collapsed. So whether we ever actually see this or not is a big question. Certainly this news has galvanized Washington and politicos here in the nation's capital. But will we actually eventually see it? We're going to have to keep an eye.
And do you think then that a political comeback is looking likely for the next election for the former president?
Well, the former president would argue he's never gone away politically. He continues to give interviews on a fairly regular basis to sympathetic television networks here in the United States. It seems absolutely clear that he is preparing to endorse candidates in primary contests and then in the 2022 election cycle here, because remember, while the presidential election is now a relatively recent memory, very soon we're all going to be focusing on those midterm elections next year. 1/3 of the Senate, the entire House of Representatives up for grabs. And Donald Trump absolutely intends to continue playing a role in endorsing Republicans who are loyal to him. He sees that absolutely as evidence of the stranglehold that he retains over the Republican Party. A social media platform that he was on would certainly help him communicate with all of those loyalists. But even absent from Twitter, he certainly doesn't appear to have lost their support or their loyalty. And those people who have turned against him are being warned that they will pay the price for their treachery.
Thanks for getting us up to speed as always. Simon Marks speaking to us from the US Capitol.